everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess sorry, I probably got chocolate on the screen there from the other day when I was gorging myself while I was doing some readings. This will be for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, if you're connecting with Capricorn, I think it was, you came up in the Capricorn reading. I don't usually do that because I don't try to confuse people with too many of the signs. But sometimes Spirit is a little pushy. So they won't get cranky with me for saying that. And they are. They're pushy. They really are. And they wanted me to say that you needed to be included in the reading. So not really sure why. I didn't have a card there that I would have thought represented you. But anyway, all right, Taurus, what's going on for you for the next week? This is approximately the 2nd to the 8th of April? No, it's not. August. Okay. Ooh, nice split Spirit. Alrighty, we have the Chariot coming out, so you may even be dealing with a Cancer. The Chariot is the card of forward movement. In this particular deck, look, flying. In some of the decks, stand still. It very often sort of signifies that you've been through some sort of period of, slowing right down, stopping, and ready to move forward. But there's this feeling in this particular deck that things are starting to get going again here. All right, so some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. But this could be your energy too. This is about someone feeling very much in their power, top of their game, feeling attractive, ready to go. You may be going back to hitting the dating scene again. There's this feeling that you may be approaching new work, new study, but you're expanding. Very much a card of expansion for you. All right, so we have the Hierophant coming through. Very interesting here. The Hierophant talks about large organizations, tradition. So for some of you, you may be sort of thinking about moving forward on a relationship here, offering marriage. For others of you, you could be looking for opportunities in study or in a new job or a new workplace here. The Hierophant very often represents large groups, large organizations. So maybe you've got an opportunity to work for a very substantial organization, government. Definitely. All right, so we have the Strength card coming through. Wow, all potent energy for you this week. The Strength card talks, well, you could be dealing with a Leo again, but I feel that this is your energy again. I just think it's about you this week, Taurus. For me, this is about you gaining strength at something, realizing your own personal power. I was thinking about it the other day because somebody on one of the readings I was watching was talking about, the fact that your dark side or your shadow side has to be, integrated into your being in order for you to operate at your highest level. So some of us think that the things that we don't want to sort of pay energy to, or the things we're ashamed or embarrassed about within that dark side, or the things that are hidden away, are things that aren't any good to us, and it's not the case. Very often you've used this dark side. Like I can remember, and this will probably ring true with a lot of people, I was incredibly stubborn, very obstinate as a child. I didn't give up easily, and I'm still quite the same. I'm quite tenacious. I'll hang on to something. I have great strength when it comes to that. But as a child, people saw that as me being rude, ignorant, standing, in people's way, sticking by things. And of course you got smacked for it and punished for being, stubborn, when in fact it's an incredibly good trait and you just need to know how to use it wisely. So I feel sometimes we are, we put away some of those things that actually are incredibly good. And as I said, now it's like tenacity. I don't give up on things easily. But as a child, I was seen as being stubborn and awkward. And I just feel that, sometimes we think that our shadow side isn't a side we want to deal with, but I think it is part of who we are. We just have to embrace the energies. And I feel like you're doing that here. there seems to be some shedding of the ego self. This is all major arcanas here. There's definitely a shadow, a side of yourself that perhaps you are starting to understand and let go of. The devil card can be, you know, addictions, ways of being, ways of doing, ego, big one. But it's sort of like you're trying to understand how to release this. Look at this. You have the Ace of Cups coming through. So there's self-love. That's what this is. This is about accepting, you know, maybe you've understood things about yourself you've never realized before, but it's about accepting them and taking them on board and understanding they're part of who you are. They may not be good things with the devil card there, and maybe that's good too, because you can recognize how to put them back into perspective, how to use them to work the best part of yourself. All right, so here you are standing in the beautiful King of Pentacles energy. So really standing in your own power, understanding how much power you have now that you've embraced those things about yourself that perhaps you didn't like before. I'm just going to write you down so I don't forget. Okay, let's see what's going on. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe you've recently become single. You've maybe gone into, as I said at the beginning, gone into the type of job you've always wanted. Maybe you're accepting that you can have what you want now and you're not sort of restricted by that dark side, by the parts of yourself. The dark side or the shadow side of yourself may be about your self-confidence and about, you know, not having enough of that tenacity, that stubbornness. Maybe you too put it away when you were a child and never really stayed with it. But sometimes, you know, the Nine of Pentacles can signify that you've really hung on to something and gone for it, and you're succeeding in this card. Beautiful. Brand new start with the Ace of Wands. This is like now you hold the world in your hands. Now you can actually know that you can manifest anything if you put yourself to that. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So we're talking about work-life balance here for a lot of you. This is about finally having something that you can get your teeth into, something that you enjoy. I feel like for a lot of you, this is work. You've got all money in your cards, which is quite interesting, but very earthly energy. Okay, so we're taking on the energy of the Empress here. So it may be that you've walked into a brand new relationship. It may be that you have someone ready to have your baby. There's definitely this feeling that you're birthing something new here. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with your money or work. Maybe you've been gifted with this energy of seeing through how you've been doing things before and now doing things in a very different way. Beautiful energy. Queen of Swords coming through here with the High Priestess. You have so many major arcanas through your reading. It's really beautiful. So I can tell you now, for me, this is about letting go. This is some sort of transformation you've made, letting go of your ego and understanding your intuition. Knowing who you truly are, stepping into your power, stepping into your own energy and owning it, self-love. This is about really embracing who you are at the core of you and really going for what you want now. You're not holding back anymore. There's no self-doubt here. There's no fear. You're really hanging on to this energy of knowing you can accomplish what you want to accomplish and bring things in that you want to have. Really nice energy. Okay, so now really looking towards the future here. Okay, Knight of Wands coming through. There's a great opportunity coming your way here. Queen of Cups. There is this beautiful energy of the Queen of Cups about you understanding how to love yourself, how to love those around you. You're letting go of the energy of the ego and embracing the energy of your true self. There's an opportunity coming in for you that's going to be life-changing. It's coming in quickly though. There's forward movement here. I feel like you're sort of standing in this King of Wands energy because you're now ready to take the power back in your life, do what you need to do. The Hierophant says to me you have great stability now, but I also feel this is an opportunity coming in for you because you've learned to tame that part of yourself that perhaps made you feel uncomfortable before. Like I said, it could be to do with your self-esteem or confidence in something. You're allowing this ego energy to fall away and you're really embracing your inner self here, this love card. This is about self-love for you, and I can see it here. And it's like you're really going after something. Now you've seen what you can do. So there's some sort of opportunity that you're taking up here, that you are, it's sort of like it's propelling you with that Fool card into a new future. So for some of you, this could be a new job, new position. You could have got promoted at work. For some of you, you could have fallen in love with someone. But whatever this is, it's reinstating parts of you that you thought you'd lost. Very nice energy. Oh, we have the card of Unfinished Symphony coming out. That's really interesting. So let's see how this applies to the story. Card 10. Okay, this is unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, and the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. So maybe I'm just coming in just before you've done this. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that symphony can end on a high note. I'm just going to have a look at the prosperity. Yeah, complete projects. You're about to be offered something brand new. This is about clearing your life, clearing away what no longer serves you with that devil energy so that you're ready for new. Something huge is going to happen for you in the next few weeks, Taurus. There's huge changes coming through, but things you never expected to happen that are going to reinforce who you are and help you move forward with your life. Fabulous reading.